Part 2. We're still a little ghetto, okay? I had to delete some old videos because my memory card on my phone is only 256 gigs. So I had to delete some old posted videos. I got memory cards at home with videos on them. A whole bunch of them. But currently, I had to delete a few that I had posted so I can get some more recording time here. So as I was saying, happy Thursday, and we're trying to bring you sort of an open view to the process. I'm the process. I bring everything, remember? A la carte. I bring the process. I am the process. It's all a process. It's always a process. It would never have to be a process if we could live outside of this time-space continuum. But because we live within this construct, it's going to be a process. So the bottom line is there is an audience for everyone. We're like cells. You're like a cell in the body of God. You are the cell in the body of God. It's what you are. And what a cell does is a healthy cell helps other cells by bringing its health to them. What a cell does is it connects with other cells, and it brings other cells together to help them duplicate themselves. So I'm just giving you some kind of weird scenario. You are the cell in the body of God. And every cell has its environment, its attractiveness, its law of attraction. So a healthy cell is going to attract other healthy cells and cause other cells to become healthy. And that's what we do on the outside as human beings. There's a group for you. There's a village for you. There's a community for you. There's a city for you. And this is an open space or a group that you can become part of. And we're here to make friends, be friendly, and we're here to help each other raise each other's vibration so that we can live a better life, live the best version of ourselves, see through the illusion, help each other financially. By the way, I got a plug, and I'll plug it later, but financial stuff. We're here to help you financially as well. So we're here to create an environment, a village, if you will, a place where you can come be part of something that's apparently permanent, where others are involved and others are chilling and kicking it, and you can be part of something. So it's for those people that maybe don't have a village or want to be part of something because they're not part of anything right now. I'm calling the outcasts. If you got it together and you're all cool and you got your Mercedes and you've got your Ferrari and you've got a bunch and you're don't come pedaling your exhaust in our driveway. No. Don't come with your accolades and shout out, who you are in your plug and plug whatever you want to plug. If this is not for you, I'm looking for those in need. I'm looking for the black sheep. I'm looking for the oddball out. I'm looking for the geniuses that are kind of crazy too. I'm looking for those who resonate with me and with what I'm putting out there. Unity, oneness, divinity. We're here to bring the... You see how technology is moving at a rapid pace, right? And you see things coming down the line, AI, robots. Well, I'm kind of the same thing, but only in the way of the advancement of humanity. I bring the new technology. Remember, I've been upgraded. Remember, I got to pass to the class upstairs, to the upper. You know how they always say, the boss is upstairs, I got my immunity card. I got upgraded. I have instant upgrades. I'm fully technologically equipped to bring in the new era of the divine man, moving away from the mortal man. It's kind of funny because it's being brought in as a character. This is my room. This is my bedroom. This is my classroom. This is not really, I don't claim to, nothing's mine. Everything is everybody's. But I'm just saying that you're coming over here. I'm inviting you into my room, and the door is open to everybody. Kick your shoes off, though, before you come in. And leave your bullshit at the door. You can chill and ask any crazy, stupid question. That's not, so don't misinterpret that. But if you don't vibe, then find another tribe. Or chill and just listen. Come in, sit down, have a seat. And let's get to a point of interaction. Let's grow the viewership. We're looking for those that are hurting, that need a channel to turn to. Somebody, a sponsor, a coach, a guide, somebody to encourage them to keep fighting. We're looking for those that really need help. We're looking for those that God may seem to be absent within their surroundings. We're looking for those that are out in the struggle. Share this video with them. We're looking for those that need a place to come chill and vibe and have somebody to pay attention to them, or have someone to listen to that's maybe a little crazy himself, but is basically trying to bring a positive message and a pointing and a vibe to this YouTube. While I may be categorized as non-duality, or give the non-dual name to all my videos, I'm in every category. I'm not bound to the absolute perfection that exists absolutely everywhere and within my own consciousness. I am not bound to be stuck and not be able to communicate and engage within the illusion. To come to you at your level, on your level, and speak to you with words. But just reminding you that words are just words, and words will always be words. And words can never truly help us to really describe or to help you in any way other than just the dualistic pointing that goes on. So words are going to be a challenge still, because they're just words. But we come down and we engage with you with words, never losing our direct connection or our direct perspective of the absolute totality of all things. There's no separation going on. But we come to help you, coach you through life and how to deal with the current surroundings that you find yourself within. Starting to get some comments. Thank you. Bring them on. Bring them on. Share it with a friend. So yeah, I'm going to come on. I'm going to engage. I'm going to continue to ask you to share this information with somebody that you feel might need it, possibly, especially if you feel like it's not really for you, or maybe we're all in different places in our life. You might be in a place of intellectualism. You're looking for hard, cold facts. You're very intelligent. You want a scientific point of view, and you already are listening to a lot of different speakers on YouTube or content on YouTube, and there's a lot of great content on YouTube. There's a lot of great books, and maybe I'm just not in your timeline right now, but maybe there's someone else that's in your timeline that that's a part of your own timeline that is you haven't really given it much thought, but now that I'm asking you to, somebody's coming to mind, and you might think of somebody that you can share this information with, share this channel with, and I'm asking you to share it. And I'm going to continue to ask people to share it, because I'm going to engage the collective consciousness as a whole. I know I'm speaking to the self, the only self, myself, and to consciousness itself. And so I'm calling upon consciousness to move and gather and bring together the attraction of the energy coming forth. And so that's going to be just something that's done regularly, so that any new person that might come on might understand the plight that we are putting out there, our plight. Our purpose, our meaning, the reason why we do what we do. And this is the real way to grab viewership anyway. If I'm not worthy for you to share to a friend, if what I'm saying or my character, who I am, isn't worthy for you to share to a friend that you care about or love, then it wouldn't make any sense that you would even be hearing me right now. So there must be some value, and I just ask you to please share it with somebody that you feel might need it. You may not need it nor have the time for it, but there are people out there that don't have any time and they're just having a hard time. And I might be able to bring a different set of eyes to them and change their hard time to a productive time, to a good time. That's what we're doing, man. That's what we're doing. I'm making it clear to you. So, like, subscribe, and share. So life is good. Life is grand. Life is beautiful. Life is exhilarating. Life is exciting. Life is lived. Life is God. Life is amazing. Life is interesting. Life is everywhere. Life is so alive. Life is constant, eternal, absolute. You are life. You are this life. Try just to think. Try to turn the world off. Everything. All thought. Try to think about all the... I know it's really difficult. Because we live in a world that demands your thought. Commands your thought. We live in a world that insists on you being caught up within what's being projected. And this is the conditioning that we live in. I want you to try to look at all the information, not the way you've been looking at it, but more allow it to overwhelm you. All the information, all the consumerism, all the commercials, all the TV, nonstop, over and over and over and over. It's all caught up in the big city. It can be in a small town too. It can be up in the mountains, you know. You can get a TV anywhere. But it's just this constant conditioning that goes on. And if you look at it in a way of detaching yourself from it. You can kind of see, if you look at others, and it's really easy to see the conditioning that goes on. We know we are a product of conditioning. And I cannot allow you to continue in this. What we do is we pretend that we're not aware. We pretend that we aren't aware of this conditioning that's going on, and the reason why we do that is because we feel out of control, like we have no control over it, or we deny it. We try to say, yeah, I see it going on, but I'm not conditioned by it. No, you are. And I want us to see that. I want us to see that we're all conditioned by it. We have no choice. It's in our face. And so maybe, we talk about turning the TV off or fasting. And sometimes that's what's needed. But every case is unique and different. And you have to answer that question for yourself. Whether you fast from something or whether you see through you are the one that's giving the authority. You're the one that's responsible for how you perceive what you perceive in your life. So if you are saying the TV's bad, technology's bad, this drug is bad, I am bad for doing what I'm doing, you are the one doing this. You are the one giving this definition. Who's the authority? Is it because somebody told you so? Is it because it's the definition that's been given out within this construct? Can you not define it for yourself? Nothing is either right or wrong, but thinking makes it so. This is a very famous quote. Search it up on Google and find out who did it or who said it. But it's true. Nothing is neither right or wrong, but thinking makes it so. And what that statement means is that we can define anything we want how we want. It may be ugly to you, and you may define it as something that's ugly and not worthy of your attention, but I may see it as something that's beautiful and glorious. Nothing is either right or wrong, but thinking makes it so. So we're trying to help you to come to this topic, this we're creating another concept within a concept to talk about the concept of thought. So we're using thought to talk about thought, to try to eliminate thought, or to try to focalize thought even, but really to try to transcend, overcome, to drop it, to not live bound by limits. Unlimited doesn't have anything to do with thought. The moment we move into thought, word, and definition, we're limiting our unlimitedness. So the moment we take on name and form, the moment we try to define what we are, who we are, what God is, who God is, where God is, how God is, why God is, with the same sentiment for ourselves, that's when we limit our understanding or our identity or our true identity or our ability to truly experience and live out who we truly are. The moment you bring in thought, you're bringing in limitation. And it's a little deep. It needs to be thought about, contemplated. Where is this existence without name and form is what your inner being is saying, your inner self, Well, that's ludicrous. I can't remove my name and my form. Going deep. Deep diving, baby. So, no name, no form, no thought. Where does that come from? How does one live that? Is this even something that is possible? Is it truly possible? You get caught up in the living totally without no thought. You hear that and you go, oh, that the word nothingness is presenting itself again. Remember, these are words, right? So it's not that it's not that we're totally without thought, if you will. We see through the construct of conditioning. We see that it is a conditioning. Mind, thought, word, definition, division. We see its dualistic appearance. We're no longer bound or attached to it. This is the no thought. It's not separate. It's divine. It's divine mind. God, divine mind, thinks, is thought, is everything. I have nothing more to say about that, because God is all in all. God is everything. If there's any thinking going on at all, it's all God, not you being separate. And so when we come to understand that only God's will is the only will that there is, and only God exists, then we come to understand and see through this bondage and limitation that comes on by getting caught up in word and definition. And we realize that we were never thinking, it was all God, and it is God thinking, and it is God's mind, and it is divine, and it is not mortal, it is immortal. And we, as a mortal, or as a finite, perceived being, this finite perception of a being outside of God, this idea, which is just an idea within the mind through word and thought, does not exist. That to me is clear. If you still have questions after hearing what I just said about the nothingness that we speak of, then leave a comment and share a email that's not personal, that that we can email back and forth one-on-one, and maybe we can do a Zoom and we can talk a little bit about the question that's arising. But I gave it to you pretty clear. The idea of the separate self is what does not exist. And speaking to you, the struggler, person that's depressed, person that's doing drugs, person that might be cutting themselves, first and foremost, I want to say, hey, make a comment, man. You don't need to say anything in the comment other than a desire to connect with an email. And again, it can be, you don't need to give out your personal email. You can create a different email that you don't use. And we can communicate back and forth personally, offline, through email. If you're going through something and you need an ear or you need a word of advice directly, then please provide that comment and information, and I will respond to your email as soon as possible. And we can have a conversation back and forth. But to you, I want to say, there are a few main reasons why God is providing this channel. And that is one of the main reasons. There are a few other main reasons. But that's one of the main reasons. Is that I could connect to you. Those that feel they're really, really, really in trouble. They need help immediately. Somehow there's no one around. I want to be around for you. Maybe you need a group that's local to you, and I can help you find that. Maybe you need some encouragement to go to the group. Let me be your encouragement. So just want to put that out there. You're the main reason, one of the main reasons why we get up here. I am asking others to share this information with their friends and family so that this information can get into the hands of you that might be struggling. And so all this information is for you as well. It's my own personal story, my own personal theme. And a lot of great, wonderful people over here in this village. Whew, wow. Much love. Happy Thursday. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're absolutely beautiful. The only way to overcome an addiction is through believing in yourself, number one. Having somebody around to believe in you until you can believe in yourself. That's me. I believe in you. I'll title this one, I Believe in You. It's going to say, I believe in you. Let me believe in you until you can believe in yourself. And then once you start to believe in yourself, then you can decide and make a decision to put down the addiction and stop. Because you know you can if you want to. You know you can. And this is any addiction. All addiction. Unfortunately, only addicts will hear me. The rest of the world are also addicts. They just don't know it. It's better to be an addict and know it than not. Then you're unconscious to your own addictions. Then you deny and separate yourself and elevate yourself above those that you feel are addicts. You are an addict too. And it's about time you raised your hand and gave your name and let us know what you're addicted to. Everything is a drug that takes your time, that distracts you, that takes a hold of your consciousness without you being conscious of it, that molds you, makes you into what you are, gives you some sort of false character. It's all a drug. It's all a distraction. We are all addicts. Just a little one for you. So I come to all, for all, especially those who can hear me or need. So I'm looking for you to share this information to somebody that might need it. And then let's get in, let's get engaged, let's comment, let's get comments answered. There's still a couple of comments that I haven't even replied to that I will. Let's just journey through life, through the rest of the time that we have here, and let's help each other through this channel become better versions of ourselves. And then let's help our surrounding homes that we live in, and eventually our neighborhood, and then our community, and then the city, and then the state, and the world. So come on with me, let's make a difference in the world. Let's leave our legacy. Let's leave a footprint, be part of that footprint here. Come and put your fingerprint amongst the many. Come and leave your story amongst the many. Come and let your story be heard and told. We may not be able to interact yet in a more vibrant way, but if you have something to say, if you want to plug something, if you want to share something, if you want me to speak about something on this channel, comment, leave it in the comments. Just make sure it's sort of simple to understand, clear, It's okay if you want to plug. Be specifically clear what your intent is. And then if it's a story or you're wanting me to share something so that others can hear it, let me know. And I'll plug it for you. I'll share your story. I'll read it online. Just make sure it's loving and respectful, simple and specific. That's what I'm here for. So come and bring yourself to the self of all self. Much love. Got to take a quick break. Going to be right back online. You know that. At some point or another, I'll be able to share some intricacies within my life that will make you laugh. Anyway, a lot of videos. I'm constantly online. I'm online 24/7. You're just not aware of it yet. But I can be online 24/7 for you. And that's why I'm making these unlimited videos, so that even my videos will be unlimited. So you're going to blink, and then all of a sudden there'll be 1,000 videos. You won't be able to get to them all, but a few will do. Because I'm learning to try to, infuse this consciousness within every video. And that's really what it's about. So yeah, 24/7, baby. Much love to YouTube. Thank you. Love you guys. See you soon. Always one, never two. What's up, GEO? Love you, family.